out here. RMD.
Because I don't have I was just trying to get the legs because also I have a few see whatever. I don't want to stay until
I don't know.
Nose ring?
I'm a St. Thomas. I guess so.
I'm so
Or what about here?
On Wednesday, I came back up to my booth.
All right, so we're gonna get it started in a
I
second.
walked around 2 hours ago. Yeah, I thought I wanted to see. I got the one comic I wanted to get.
I bought one thing. I got this.
Oh, cool.
Vintage Jawa.
Oh, nice.
That's one thing I bought. Timber.
That's cool.
And I got Brendan one.
Do you see if the stream looks good? Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get Brendan.
That's why I got this thing.
Oh, look, he's gonna love it. He's gonna love it. He loves Tonks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's gonna flip it. He's gonna love it.
So nothing's happening yet. We just came from the Legends panel, and if you're a Legends fan, check out that stream after. Some pretty big reveals over there, and we're gonna head down to the booth later and check out
Every time they do the Marvel,
some of the prototypes
they always
that the Marvel team announced.
message me, and I send them like
Carson Teva figure today. Let me see this.
like little details that I know
Live
about that
chat.
comic and stuff.
That guy's butt just touched my shoulder. What's up, Sam Rock? What's up, Bruce?
I always help them out.
That's cool.
The color.
Make like little funny.
Color's
You know how
good.
the cover always has something that's just not
yeah.
even in the story. It's like, you know.
Josh Brown, what's up, man?
Something that's not even. Like, yeah, so we always have.
You guys are waiting for the panel like I am?
Little zingers, you know.
No, they said they're
Give me a
They
second.
have a booth?
Or do me a
Yeah, they
favor.
have a booth
Hit that thumbs up first before we start.
It's in the-
Tonight we are doing a meetup, a fan meetup at 4 p.m. if you're in San Diego, and then the Enablers live
They
stream
announced that.
is 7, and this is all
But yeah, he's
this
got
is
a book.
all
Actually, he's got two
West
books.
Coast time, Pacific.
And what he did is basically, it's something that's happened in Star Wars history.
Down in front, I'm middle. That guy's standing right there behind me.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, when they did the high-end collection,
Hi, Jing.
six different colors. They had like really beautiful statues.
Did you almost win? Oh, it's random.
It's really random.
Wow.
Yeah. Guy just stands
Should we
up,
take a look
grabs
around
a
and see
box,
who's here?
and he just walks around and just hands it to somebody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who's in? Oh my God! All right, I'm. The projector is right next to me, so I was immediately blind. The show for everyone.
When the vintage collection was first being
I went to a
announced,
couple random ones.
and I was sitting like 2 rows back over there.
Because I'm uploading a video from talking about Ninja Turtles, NECA Ninja Turtles with Trevor from NECA. Video didn't upload back at the Airbnb, so I'm going to try and do that in the press room after this. So maybe you tune in. If you have a chance to watch it, give it a share afterwards. And hey, there we go. You're on the other side of the room. Raise your hand, Cyber.
The 6-inch, yes.
Guy needs to make up his mind.
There's the 6-inch
That's the only one?
Yeah, that's
No
the only
three.
one.
Who is Cybertruck?
And I
Reveal yourself.
I talk to the Hasbro people every year down at the booth, and I said,
Because
look,
now they.
you guys make 6-inch characters.
There you are. You're you.
They're like,
It's cool. They had a Star Wars podcast right before this, so at least it's themed, which is great.
collectors of the 3D album characters. And there's a list. Someone's keeping track of how many characters
I hope these guys
in the 6-inch line. And it's close to like
right next to me.
a lot. That is a lot. Right. So you get it.
But yesterday I did a lot of interviews, 2 with NECA. Men yesterday.
In the Black
X-Men 97.
4 characters in Vintage Collection is only 2. So like, why do
Videos and 2 Jazzwares videos, and it's been a crazy day. And this morning I just had time to edit 1 video, but we're gonna hit the press work done.
they all talk to you? They all like approachable.
But they all give
But they all give me the cost money and this and that. It's like, come on. If that were the case,
For watching.
Well, I don't buy it.
It's one of the funnest things I did at San Diego last year for the first time.
Figure came with like an accessory.
Being able to do this and share this.
Yeah, you build a droid. You build a
Right,
droid?
build droid ones too, but no, I'm
Trying to come back here and do press and all this stuff.
add-ons with the figure, right?
Right.
And it was like what, $8, $10 a figure? Like figures are going for $16 to $18.
People show me pictures. Look and stop and look at the price. I'm like,
A second. Hit the thumbs up. They're starting at 2
No
o'clock.
extras, no nothing. That much of disparity in cost. That's causing the prices to go up so much. And frankly, the quality of it has gone down. Like,
I agree.
yeah, they're more photo. They do that photo face, so they're but the figure itself is like
the rest of it.
Yeah,
Even the guns like flimsy.
yeah, but that's true. Every single gun.
They're all, yep.
I mean, how is it the 1977 Kenner?
Oh my God, these
Soviet Kenner action figure?
ads are so delayed. Kurt K, what's up? Oh, he didn't say hi to me. Never mind, Kurt K. Compulsive collector. Is today the day we see Carson Teva figure? I mean, only she knows. Only Jing knows. I'm not gonna ask her now. Spoil the reveal for everyone.
And that's an R2D.
Just for us. Let's see. Screw it. No, sometimes actually Trevor at NECA was really good, and his was like all in one take. A couple people
I just
interrupted,
bought the one on Amazon.
But I'm not. Yeah.
And it's colored
but
boxes.
those are pretty good. Paul Morales,
And they had it here at Comic-Con. So I've got, I do have
bro, is
some-
filming this with a toaster
I
oven.
can't go and buy.
Damn, do you have one of those ovens too? That's cool,
Oh,
man.
really?
Really buy anything. Except that one Leia figure.
So I don't buy it because one, you can't world build with it.
What do you expect me to do? It's the Wi-Fi. Don't watch it.
Yeah, big, and there's no ships or play sets or anything that big. Imagine how much space you need to like display, even if you didn't.
TVC
store-
Mackin, what's
They don't have
good?
any shipping.
No, because it would be big.
They're gigantic.
They would be huge. Right? They did one. They did a type.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no, it's gigantic. Kind of working.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, but
Guys, I can't do anything about the video quality.
yeah. But I can't see where.
What do you want me to do? I can't change the service.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I kind of.
Imagine an X-wing this long. What the hell would the Millennium Falcon be deciding to?
Oh, is it arcade?
Oh, I forgot. They have lightsabers.
Hi guys! Hey, lightsaber! Yeah!
That's in the comic book.
So excited to be here. Another San Diego Comic-Con, another panel for us. We're so excited to share some amazing news with you guys, so thank you for joining us. We're going to do a quick round of intros. My name is Jing, I work on marketing.
I'm Chris on design.
I'm Hope on marketing.
No, I'm Eric. I'm on design. I'm Chris from Lucasfilm on product development.
Woo!
Woo!
And also, just a quick shout out, it's Hope's first time on the panel. So
Yeah. Star Wars Collector, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you.
I'm sorry. sorry. She's been working on a lot of our imagery that you see for our reveals and stuff, so definitely, you know, come say hi afterwards as well. All right, thank you guys. Let's get straight into it. Of course, we're going to do a few quick recaps like we always do, just so that you get a sense of what we have that we revealed earlier this week. For our San Diego Comic-Con item, a quick look. You know, you saw it. Yeah, you saw it, and then we were going to show it in diorama. We're going to show a few dioramas today because we like to switch it up, and we like to see
I'll show you guys
like
what's
in your collection. Yeah. A quick shout out to Matt in our photo studio who does a great job. And Matt. Yeah. So quick refresher here: our San Diego exclusive Darth Maul and Sith Speeder. From Star Wars Phantom Menace. Exciting item. It's on display right now, and you know you can purchase it actually this year at our booth. So definitely come on by. It's new tooled Maul from this year, the same one as we saw earlier this year with the GameStop exclusive repack.
Except this one's all soft goods.
Soft goods row also has a soft goods skirt, so you can really sit on that speeder, double-bladed lightsaber that we saw, and of course the speeder bike, very low profile. You know, a flight stand to really get a sense of covering. So amazing pack for our San Diego exclusives. Come on down to go.
Yeah, and I think he's also got some other stuff in there. You see it, the Pro Droid and the binoculars that are unique to this. Cool.
Packaging, original packaging from the 12-inch 1999 action figure pack. Right now available for purchase.
Front row seats, enjoy.
A few more recaps to go through, moving on to other items that were revealed this week, including our Hasbro PulseCon exclusive item. Another look, another diorama.
That's a hell of a shot. What a photo.
Take us through this one a little bit.
Yeah, so this is our staff speeder with the battle droid. This one was a really cool item to work on. We're really excited to finally get a troop building vehicle into line. And it's just a really cool set. And this is our Hasbro PulseCon item. It is also on display down in our booth, so definitely come down and take a look at that. And it is continuing the Star Wars The Phantom Menace story with another great vehicle figure. The battle droid is an existing battle droid, but we did do some exclusive deco on his backpack, the kind of more exclusive to that scene in The Phantom Menace, with Federation language printed on the backpack.
Cool.
And he also comes with his blaster and swappable antenna for that backpack like the other ones have in the past.
Yeah, there's a fun look at that deco in the back of the guy too.
Yeah.
Anybody recognize that number? 138. There you go.
There we go. And yeah, obviously for the staff, this is a fully newly tooled staff speeder, never before seen in the Black Series line. So it also has an articulated stand,
Star Wars collector, no.
so you can
My
get it
pleasure.
to bank and pivot on that stand, and you can get some really.
And thank you again
dynamic
for your
poses with
super
that.
sticker.
And the top of the speeder, the gun turret can also articulate. So, you, like I said, you get some nice posability out of a vehicle for that.
Yeah, I know there was a quick question about the scale. It is Black Series. If we don't say it, we tried to put it on each slide, so if they're in the upper left corner, you'll see a Black Series logo on Vintage Collection stuff, which we may or may not get. There'll be a Vintage Collection logo on this as well. So.
Yep. And this package is also inspired by the original Power of the Force package, but uses the same Episode 1 branding as the Maul Speeder to keep it all kind of in line. This has the same anniversary logo in the top right, and film mounts and graphic elements match the original Power of the Force package as much as possible, including the graphic insert, which is early concept art by Doug Chang.
Yeah. Chris, you worked on the original
That's
too,
what I
right?
can say. This one is kind of near and dear to me, and I love the fact we're able to come full circle because I started roughly 25 years ago as well. So right when I started, right before Episode 1, and the Battle Droid on staff was the first preview figure that we put out for Episode 1 before the whole line came out, before the film came out, and so that was one of the reasons we wanted to circle back for a great anniversary offering here. Updated, new detail, new scale. I think it came out great. Love that one. Yeah, it's very cool.
All right, a few more recaps. We actually revealed a lot this year prior to the panel, so.
We sure did. Yeah, so this is our Mandalorian Shrika 4-pack. We immediately were just so inspired when we saw these guys in Mandalorian. We love the just beautiful earth-toned armor, the blues, the browns, the greens, just absolutely gorgeous. We knew those were going to look so good on everybody's shelves, mixed in with all the other existing Mando products that we have at the moment. And so these figures are going to be a partial tool just to create that new armor for you guys. And then each Shrikhawk Mando is going to come with a blaster, a long knife, and a jetpack, just so we can really have some fun with posing out those characters with all those fun accessories. And then moving on to packaging, we have that special action figure set packaging. Kind of a fun little shout out for this one. This is the first time that we're seeing Mandalorian branding on this packaging execution, so it's kind of a fun little shout out there. And this guy's going to be an Amazon exclusive coming in the fall of 2024. And the pre-order is up right now on Amazon, so make sure you go and grab that. And yeah, we're going to just move on, speaking of Mandos, to a couple more vintage reveals.
Right, so we'll chat about this playset quickly. So Moff Gideon's Light Cruiser Hallway, a cool one, another modular playset build, and a setting of some cool battles going on there. So a great place to put some of your figures. Don't miss details in here. We've got some frosted panels that with some backlighting or subtle cabinet lighting will kind of glow and give that great look. Those transparent red details on the walls to simulate some of those lights. It comes with a Mandalorian privateer figure. So he's a great troop building figure in and of himself. So nice addition there, and he is the VC-326. The one thing that goes great with this set is a couple of the other figures that are newer here. So Mandalorian from the Imperial base, he's got that great jetpack, so a new addition in there.
I knew they would add it with the white backpack.
In Mando Season 3.
You picked it up off the floor.
Stuff. He also includes an update to the core of the figure body. So this guy has some
shouting
barbell
this. I'm like,
hips
that's a
for everybody.
repack.
That's a great new addition. Mando will have more movement range than ever. I think the hardcore TBC fans that most of you may or may not be kind of understand the importance of that for that figure. VC-312A, because he's a little bit of an update. We also revealed Bo-Katan from Plazier 15. She's got the update for that shoulder armor there, so great new sculpted piece on her. So she got that obviously when she was fighting with the Shrikhawks.
I don't need signing. I'm just.
And then the armor replaced that shoulder before, obviously. So Bo comes with the Darksaber, which was a newly updated tool, so it'll be a little harder plastic than normal. So I know there was some question about how soft that was previously. This will address that and get a nice firm saber for her. So just a great figure and some cool additions, so you can put them together for that set. She's VC-339. Cool addition there, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love that shot. I like all three of those guys.
Damn, that looks sharp.
Okay, all of them are up for pre-order now, including Hasbro Pulse. Okay, thank you for bearing with us, because we know some of these are revealed 2 days ago, but not everyone has known about them, and they're on display on our booth.
Cool, yeah. And I know everyone is really excited for our new reveals, but I feel like we just have to do a little year in review for Premium Roleplay, because we've had some really cool reveals so far this year. So let's dive into a couple of our helmets. We revealed recently the Moff Gideon helmet, and then of course the Stranger from the new Acolyte Entertainment.
Yeah.
Hey, how great are they? That deco, love it. Yeah, so these characters just really shined in entertainment, and we're just really stoked to be able to bring these two helmets to the collection of Premium Roleplay for you guys. So just really excited. Really beautiful, and we do have the Moff Gideon helmet at our booth, so make sure you come on down and take a look and hang out with us, and we can chat helmets together. It'll be fun.
Yeah, both of these are renders, but we're actively still working on the Stranger helmet there. Chris and I were actually just
Stranger
talking about
TBC,
it
let's do
there's
it.
one down there.
Yeah, and I was
This is the real ones down there.
This is actually a great example of the really fantastic partnership I think we have with Lucasfilm, with the Hasbro team, and with our content creators, our showrunners. We knew one of the challenges we have on this is, as I'm sure you guys know, these things are incredible works of design and engineering, and it takes a long time to create these things, especially to the standards and the quality that we do with these. So we got to balance that schedule and that time. And when we heard during the making of the Acolyte, we heard there was going to be a helmet. So of course my ears perked up, and we all went, well, what is this now? So we talked to the showrunners and the studio about it, and this obviously they wanted it to be a holdback for a great reason, and I absolutely agree with it because it's
Someone's
such a
cosplaying
unique,
as DK now?
kind of creepy, cool design
That's too much.
that they really wanted to have that impactful moment. But when we were talking about it, they're like, yeah, absolutely, we have to find a way to do this.
Yeah.
So we were able to work very closely with that team to, in our kind of secret passageways and so on, get some of this information to the team, to Chris and the team, to design and start working on this because we knew it was going to take a long time to get it out. But this allowed us to get this item out, underway, and much more quickly than we would otherwise. And I think it came out just really fantastic. I know we're dialing in some stuff, but what we've seen so far is just amazing.
Yeah, and I think this is one of those ones too, like Chris was saying, like because we want entertainment to lead so much on some of these characters and those reveals are so important that we don't want any chance of anything spoiling the movie or the show for anybody. So even this, internally, we kept this to a very tight group, even internally, just to make sure that it got that kind of respect and just focused on the helmet there and did some great stuff. So, yeah, very
Okay.
Yeah.
Great, thank you, Lucas. Thank you.
So, just a little surprise for you guys today. I'm sure you remember perhaps our Clone Trooper video that we released about a year or two ago. We are super excited to debut a new video today with you guys, a new MSA, one that's just completely brand new. You guys are going to be the first people to see it. It's just going to be awesome. So I just want to, let's just roll it.
Something a little fun for
Yeah, just a fun.
You should probably flip those. You're gonna burn them. I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Target spotted.
You gotta check out my book. That was close. You wanna...
Sorry, ma'am.
No dogs by the pool.
Wherever I go, he goes. Did you know Gary could dance?
No idea.
Hey! It's the new neighbors.
Let me see your identification. No, I'm just messing around. Here you go.
Nice. That's pretty dope.
I love this. It's made homemade costumes much easier.
I'm surprised they didn't ask me to dance to that. I danced just as well.
No, don't you just want to dance in your seat a little? Or
No, it's really good. And honestly, it's for us. We know that Star Wars is for everyone, so we wanted to really get out that everyone can have a helmet and play with it. Exactly. We use it at their barbecue. Okay, we would be remiss if we just didn't take a quick moment and thank all the fans for supporting the Cantina HasLab on display.
Yeah.
And honestly, so thankful. You know, we're 4 for 4, amazing HasLab. And if you are here and you haven't seen our booth yet, come on by and check out the model.
Yeah, vintage collection fans, you guys keep showing up for these, and that's cool.
Yeah, all right, okay. Now, what everyone is waiting for, let's get into today's reveals, and we're gonna start with Black Series. Acolyte just concluded. It's been amazing to watch, right, Aaron?
Yep, and there was definitely some great moments, and it was just really exciting. There were some shocking moments in the show, and it was really fun to watch week to week. And we do have one new reveal to share with you, but first we will talk about the figure that was just revealed yesterday at Lucasfilm's publishing panel, Star Wars Stories from a Galaxy Far, Far Away panel. And with the wonderful Justina Ireland, author to reveal this character.
Yeah, if you guys weren't there, it was really cool seeing Pat Oswalt pull out the figure and show those off there.
It was awesome to be able to have
a geek moment for here too.
Yeah. So this is Jedi Master Vernestra Rowe, and she is from obviously the Star Wars The Acolyte, and she was a really cool character in there, really unique design, especially for a Jedi. And she comes from the High Republic novels, which is why she was revealed at the panel yesterday. And this is her first live action appearance, so it's really always cool to be able to see the jump from publishing or any other sort of entertainment to the live action. She comes with her purple lightsaber, and the hilt is brand new. And she also has a PVC skirt as well as sleeveless soft goods robe with a hood as seen in the show. And she has that diamond pattern tattoo on the top of her head. And the inkjet on this one, I think, turned out really, really well. It really captures that likeness.
Yeah, all that extra detail we can get with the inkjets. Like, she's a perfect example. Of
yeah, we can get a lot of subtlety across the entire inkjet. It's not just limited to the eyes and the mouth. We can get like blemishes and kind of different makeup and stuff across that.
And I think it really enhances the quality of the sculpt. I mean, because the sculpt, when you look at them in gray, you know, they look fantastic, but when you hit them with the kind of detail that we can, it really pops it. Yeah,
subtle stuff.
Yeah, and the inkjet can really like make or break the sculpt, and we think that this one really complements it really well. So, this is number 8 in the Acolyte lineup. This is a great image of the figure and the artwork as well. This is a mainline item, including Hasbro Pulse. The pre-order will be up tomorrow, July 27th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific, and will be available spring 2025. So moving on to our reveal for today. It's a little creature that has proven to be quite an asset to the team. He is a brand new figure. Here we have Basil. So a really cute little wombat alien. He does have an articulating visor, so you can move that up and down on his helmet. And for his face, we also use inkjet for his face and mouth and eyes, which is a little bit more unique for this one because he does have a muzzle. It's a little bit more of an animal face, so we're able to kind of expand that inkjet into these more creature-like characters.
Yeah, it worked great on him to really get kind of that soft transition from
exactly. Yeah. And like he has a lot of like subtlety around the mouth, and he has multicolored eyes. I think he has like 3 different colors in his iris, so it's great to be able to get that detail inside of the eyes. And he has some great details across his legs and hands. So we have the fur that's pushing out from the gloves and the boots, and we also painted his claws. They were just really kind of noticeable and large on the character, so we want to make sure that we got that painted detail in there as well. He does come with the pip as an accessory. We know that he uses that in the show, uses pip, so we included that with him. And this is the same pip that we saw with OSHA. So
that little articulating head.
Yeah, and the head can be removed on that, so you can recreate that.
Yeah, my goal is to make Eric do all the cute reveals and have him say cute over and over again.
As long as I can say cute every single time. So as for the packaging on this one, this is number 7 in the Acolyte lineup. And he is just honestly the cutest artwork for this character. And here we go with the cute again. And this is a mainline item, including Hasbro Pulse. Pre-order will be up tomorrow, July 27th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific. It will be available spring of 2025.
Right, but that's not the only more recent entertainment. We've got some other reveals coming for you here. Andor stuff.
Yeah.
Cool things here. So season 1, obviously such a great show and up to some amazing characters. So we're going back to visit some of those in some toy form here. So starting for our first reveal, the hero himself, and that's right, Cassian. So you guys might not recognize this outfit exactly. This is a fun new one and great partnership with Lucasfilm.
Yeah, it's, you know, you see Andor, you go, I love Cassian, but I don't quite remember that. But it may remind you, this is actually an outfit that you haven't seen yet. So it's a great indication of where the show is going. We've said how it's very much going to draw from Rogue One and kind of lead right up that way. So this is an outfit that's very reminiscent of that and really proves what is going to be coming. So very excited for this one.
Yeah, it's like the clean version of the outfit you see at the beginning of Rogue One. So we know we're going right up to that moment, and this is a peek there. So very cool, and obviously awesome to be able to share these. I think it is probably one of our nicest likenesses of the character too. Like every time we do get, like she's a tough likeness, and then like keep fine tuning that. Every time we do a new figure, we learn a little bit more about what makes that character look just right.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just a matter of moving an eyebrow up or down 1/4 millimeter, making the eyes a little bit smaller, or something like that. Like it's kind of shocking how suddenly the likeness can snap and just be like, oh yeah, that's that character. And it's a game of subtleties, especially with the face.
Well, he's got 2 blasters, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
One,
2 blasters.
Yeah, and then the holster that they fit into. So.
Yeah, completely new too. I don't know if we mentioned this, so this is a great one to.
Yeah, ground up.
Completely
figure.
updated.
Yeah, very cool.
All right, quick look at the packaging.
Yeah, so number 10 in the Andor lineup. So great new addition there. Always good to get a hero in. Cool shot of the side art there, looking up to the side. This item is not going up for pre-order at this time. We're going to save Andor reveals and not do pre-orders for those at the moment. So more details on that later, but available fall of 2024. All right, moving on to the next figure with Cassian, we also wanted to reveal a villain from the show. So, announcing Daedra.
Hey.
So, great character from season 1.
She's awesome.
Daedra comes with a blaster and a cool data pad there. We've seen her use that throughout the show, so you can get a closer look at the large accessory here in the one image. So I don't know what secret she's got holding on to there or what she's digging up, but again, really just happy with her likeness on this one too. I think, Jane, you were talking about her highlights and her hair, like being one of your favorites.
I appreciated her hair. It looks good in the way the team colored and designed it. So.
Yeah, I'd say it's not just happy, I think you nailed that. Like,
yeah.
Really, this figure looks fantastic.
Yeah, this was one of the ones that pretty much the first sample we got in. She looked good from the very first sample. There's some of them we have to do a little bit of fine tuning.
Good for troop building too.
She came in and she looked immediately exactly like the character.
Yeah. Number 12 in the Andor lineup. More look at her packaging there. So cool shots with that, or look at her holding that pad on the side. Same as Cassian, she won't be up for pre-order at this time. She is a mainline item though and will be available widely, including on HasbroPulse.com in fall of 2024.
All right. Hope, let's get into some vintage.
Yeah, woo! All right, for vintage, I just want to start out by giving Emily a huge shout out. She wasn't able to be here this weekend, but she works tirelessly to make this vintage collection what it is. So just shout out and a quick applause for Emily. And first entertainment moment, a show I personally really loved. We are going to be chatting about Ahsoka. Woo! Yeah, so this show was so fun. I mean, we got to see so many of our favorite characters brought to life in live action for the first time. I grew up on Rebels, so it's just really fun to see the crew in live action. And so for our first reveal, we are going to start with one of the main adversaries of the show. He has a very long history in his own right, from publishing to animation, and at last to the live action. That's right, it is Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Yeah.
To be able to bring such an extended universe character in, especially when being played by such an incredible actor. The team just did a great job bringing that live action portrait to the vintage collection. I think, the face, the whole deco just looks amazing. And you'll notice that we made some key adjustments just to really convey that this is live action Thrawn. So we've got, like, for example, the adjusted skin tone to really convey the live action. And moving on to packaging, we love this card bag with the kind of fierce at-attention pose. I think it just really speaks to Thrawn's character, which is really exciting. And this is going to be VC337 for this one.
It's a very serious face. He means business.
Yeah.
Well, I like that even as articulated as these figures are, like Thrawn's not a character who's like skydiving off of buildings and in like hardcore fight scenes, but like the articulation on him just lets him be intimidating in a lack of pose. And I think the likeness and all that stuff goes.
All he has to do is stand there, and we're all scared. Like, it's just, his presence speaks for himself. Okay, so knowing that we have Thrawn in the line, it's always awesome when we can offer the villain accompanied by the hero. And so next up,
I got Diggs Figs, thank you, man.
The
seat upgrade, no Zone 5.
You guys, she just looks so ethereal and beautiful in these white robes. This is definitely a personal favorite for me.
Get this here.
We saw her in the new entertainment just narrowly escaping some danger and then just emerging like an angel in these beautiful new white robes. And so this figure does come with a great deal of new tools. So check out that lengthened play coup, the tiara, the belt, the arms, the legs. There's really just so much newness with this figure, so we're really excited to be bringing this version of Ahsoka to you guys.
Well, this was another one that Chris really helped us out with, and Lucas one really helped us out with on an early reference, because it was a sensitive character, just knowing the evolution of
the pants work really well.
Yeah.
Looks good.
No, and this is one that's, obviously near and dear to us and all the fans out there, and seeing her kind of take that next step to those kind of the lighter white outfit But I remember we were working the concept art early on and saying, how do we, take this? Because again, the speed at which the entertainment is being developed is, especially these days, is a little bit tighter than some of the schedules that we're working on. So the earlier, and that's one of the things that we do, is we kind of help bridge that, the story creation, the content creation with the folks that are making the great product that goes out to everybody there. So, the earlier we can get that information,
What do you think, guys?
we're having all kinds of conversations
Is it
back
crescent
and
table
forth,
time?
sharing out the latest
Like you said,
things.
this is
Let
one
me
that
know.
we got concept art early on. We knew there was going to be a change, but we weren't sure exactly how those details were going to manifest. So we held off a little bit on really doing it, so we could get it just right when we did do it. And I think knowing that and having these conversations early, like you guys asked, why didn't we have this out in exactly the time for the show? Well, like Chris said, it takes a long time, and the show's moving so fast. Some of these decisions get made in real time. And I think one of the things we're still working through on that helmet we talked about earlier is the color on that helmet has evolved throughout shooting in different lighting scenarios that they used, and we're still refining just to make sure we nail that for everybody. And this is a great example of that.
Yeah, and just a little bit more detail on this figure. She does come accessory-wise with her 2 white lightsabers, of course. And then another beautiful card back here with that just fierce action pose. She just looks so capable and awesome. I love it. And this is going to be VC338 for this one.
And of course, Ahsoka in this outfit is so iconic, we also had to have it in the Black Series. So revealing today, Ahsoka Tano from Meridia. Similar to the vintage, this figure also uses a great deal of new tooling. Even though her outfit does look very similar to other Ahsokas we've seen, like structurally, it is pretty much different on almost every part. So she has new texture on her pants, straps around her gauntlets and shins, and we've lengthened her leg as well, and updated her tiara. These are all just great updates to make her look accurate to the entertainment, and we think it came out really great. And worked really closely with Emily to make sure that this figure looked consistent between the 2 lines, especially since we were developing them in tandem, and worked alongside Chris to make sure that we were dotting all
Mando
I's
soldiers.
and crossing our T's to make sure that everything did line up between the 2 lines. And she also comes with her dual lightsabers. And then as for the packaging, she is number 11 in the Ahsoka lineup, and some really beautiful artwork here of her looking off the distance, heroic as always. The vintage collection Thrawn and Ahsoka and the Black Series Ahsoka are fall 2024 items.
Oh, damn, is that it?
They will be available in the main line. Pre-order will be starting tomorrow, July 27th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific. And speaking of the Ahsoka entertainment, the next show is one that really started it all, The Mandalorian.
Okay.
Our first reveal for this show, sticking with the Black Series for now, is a trooper, a really cool trooper that we saw in the last season. It's the Imperial Armored Commando. Excited to see some excitement around this character. He is one of my favorite trooper designs. I love this trooper design.
Eric comes over and he's like, I love him.
The second we got a reference in on him, I was like, oh, we've got to do him. He looks sweet.
Well, and I really love that this is kind of a throwback, at least in my head, to some of those early, like Joe Johnson, McQuarrie concepts for Super Troopers and that kind of evolution. I love that the stories now are able to bridge a lot of that stuff that some of us have been around it for a while that grew up with that, and it's great to see some of that influence and evolve in the new live action.
Exactly.
Yeah, and he is a brand new tool with some great articulation. We've taken a lot of learnings from our other stormtroopers and clone troopers, so it has the same levels of articulation there in order to get him to be able to pose and aim with his weapons and stuff. You guys will see that down in the booth once we get that down there. And he is definitely one of my favorite trooper designs, as I've said. He comes with his longer blaster rifle and his shorter blaster pistol, and his jetpack can also be taken on and off. So just an overall very cool looking trooper and great trooper builder to get into the line. And we also made sure that there's consistency with the backpack design and how it attaches between Mando and this one as well. So you can pose that out on the Mando figure. And he is number 42 in the Mando lineup. And
42.
42.
Let's take a moment there, like that's a lot of figures.
It is a lot of Mando figures.
Well, I mean,
It's awesome.
yes, an amazing show, so. And this one,
Yeah, well, and I would have done such a fantastic job while we're looking at the side art there on the packaging. Like 42 figures, and they all line up side by side each other to create a huge extended piece of mural art.
Shout out Marie for that.
Yeah.
Like series packaging.
Marie does an awesome job on
That artwork is fantastic, and one of the things we do as part of the approval process is we look across the line when we know what we're doing. We kind of see how all that artwork is going to work together. When you see it together, when you display it together, it's fantastic. It's just amazing art.
Yeah, we love being able to see, like, Marie will sometimes come in with the entire lineup, and we'll be able to see all as one cohesive unit. It looks
So
awesome.
the helmet is to come out?
The helmet is not removable on this one. Yeah. So, if we take a look at the side art, just love the tilt of his head here. And this trooper is a mainline item, including Hasbro Pulse. He will be available fall of 2024. And pre-order will again be tomorrow, July 27th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific.
all right, one more reveal for Black Series here, this time a deluxe pack. A scene in season 3 giving us some great comedic moments.
Damn.
Yes. And it is here. Normally I like Eric say all the cute stuff, but I had to take this one myself. It's another newly tooled figure. Our previous IG-88 and IG-11 were undersized, so we retooled it. We really wanted to make sure he was right and updated for this pack.
That's awesome.
Logo is also brand new in order to snugly fit inside IG-12, as you guys all know. Some small details, there's some articulating gear shifts. How tiny can that baby inside, so like we can hold on to it with his tiny little hands. Sorry, I'm getting
Stop
up.
lifting, Jim.
It's all right. We also have 2 Enzellins, also adorable. One of which
Jig misses her babies. Yeah.
I do have 2 babies now. So this, yeah. We also have 2 Enzellins, one of which is the one that drives IG-12 into the show when he first appeared. These Enzellins are also updated, different from Babu Frick, but it has the same level of articulation, and they also fit inside IG-12. They must. They have to hold onto little shifts inside IG-12,
That's so cool.
so that they can clasp onto that. For IG-12, the
Oh my
figure
God.
itself, a lot of
Oh,
new
shoot, it
articulation.
opens.
His head does spin, just like we saw in the
Well, and he's got all the different layers of spinning too, right there.
Yeah, his head spins in multiple orientations. There's multiple levels to the spinning, so you can get him to look in multiple directions, just like he did in the show.
Yeah, that's awesome. And the eyes and the mouth parts, like that's exactly what you're talking about. Spin, so you can really replicate a lot that you saw in the show. So his fingers also articulate, so you can open and close or grab Enzellins, whatever.
If it's Anzellins you want to grab.
Yeah.
Or other stuff.
Or other stuff, but you can see him. He's playfully grabbing Enzellin so that he can bounce it on his knee. That's what's happening here. To get the figures to fit in, the entire part of the torso opens up, so you can, like I mentioned, you can see in the imagery that he comes in. Just overall, a really fun pack to display and play with. I already saw a couple of cosplayers with these. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to get this deluxe pack in.
These are all Carson
number
Teva.
41 in the Mando lineup. For the side art, we made sure to get IG-11, the Enzellin, and Grogu in there. You cannot miss out on any of these key characters. So that was key mainline offering, including
That's
Hasbro
dope.
Pulse, available fall of this year. Pre-order will be up tomorrow. Same pre-order as everything else that is up for pre-order. 7/27, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific. Sticking with the Mandalorian, we're moving to vintage collection this time.
All right, try that again. We're moving to vintage. There you go.
No, just do it. It's coming. The next character is the Law in one Tatooine town. Marshal of Mos Pelgo, this town protector stumbled upon Boba Fett's iconic
So
armor
close.
stolen by Jawas, and he decided
So
to wear it
close.
himself. And we're thrilled to be offered this armored warrior with this deluxe figure. Cobb Vanth is fully equipped with his blaster pistol, blaster rifle, jetpack with flame effects, and interchangeable helmet. Looking at that armor, you can see we've added distressed silver deco all across this worn armor. And okay, let's take a look at that packaging.
Something you guys have been asking for.
Blister, we've heard from fans who clearly care for classic blister card on their deluxe pack. So announcing that starting with Cobb Vamp, our deluxe figures are now going to be on blister cards.
This is the best Boba Fett.
We still need to differentiate deluxe offerings from our regular offerings, so you'll see a slight difference where the width is a little bit bigger. But we've heard from you guys, we've heard the passion, we've heard what you want, so we're doing that here.
Yeah, and just to give everybody a sense for that, I think the image area is basically the same as the image area on a normal card. So it's grown in width, so the blister can be a little bit wider to fit the
all those accessories. Yeah, so it is also going to be on display for you guys after this. Yeah, come on down and take a look.
Carry Fanti.
Our deluxe card backs will also continue the VC number, so this will be VC 343. Mainline item, including Hasbro Post, available fall of 24. Pre-order starting tomorrow, 7/27, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I always have to say that, but you guys get the gist, right? Tomorrow, 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we say it, the more we won't have to say it. So you don't have to ask us that every time you come down to the booth,
No,
right?
ask us. Come on. Come on down.
I'll have Jake repeat it, because I can't remember.
I'll have those buttons. Yes. 5
Yes,
p.m.
yes.
Eastern Time. Tomorrow. Okay.
All right. Our next reveal is one we are all very excited about. I think you guys will be too. Bringing some newness to the Mandalorian universe with a creature this time. This has been a long request, I think.
Paul's a creature.
That's right. The Blur.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
So very cool one here. And we wanted to start with this slide because I know one of the questions a lot of people were going to have is, does he fit in the Razor Crest? Yes, he does.
Paul fits in a Razor Crest.
That's another great example of how the partnership works really well. Because even when back years ago when we were working on the Razor Crest, Chris and team helped get us the 3D files for the Blurg at the time so we could scale them down. And we knew we weren't going to do them for a while, but we wanted to make sure that we built the Razor Crest even back then for future compatibility was something we wanted to do.
That must have been like 3 years ago.
It was 2020. It was the first project I did when I started
Developing this just to make sure that we're thinking ahead.
Yeah, and like again, shout out to the photo studio. Like a great little diorama here, just showing how you can use this stuff.
The photos are great. I mean, they really show the quality, and some of them, you know, the articulation, posability. It just looks so great like that.
Yeah, it's very. I love the lighting. You can have that behind you.
That thinks of everything.
Yeah, very cool. All right, so obviously we love expanding to incredible creatures in the vintage collection. This guy fits right in with that. So a very
Blur
nice
is awesome.
there. And watching the Mandalorian like learn to ride that Blur, just fun scenes. So great new figure
Very
there.
first episode of season 1. That I can't.
Yeah.
So if you want this with Queel,
Nostalgic.
you gotta buy 2 and have an extra Mando.
It's great, and it's a unique version of
Oh my God.
Mandalorian, too.
Sorry, did I spoil this?
It's just fun. There's lots of fun images. So like, it's a very unique version of Mandalorian. So he's different. He also has the barbell hips here. I think does this one hit the shelves before the other one, or does the other one? They're very close to each other. So some of you, this may be your first barbell hip experience with Mando. The other one might be. But they really helped him ride this and get that great pose straddle, you know.
This Mando is from that scene, so we had to get him out with the barbell.
Yeah, and he's got the armor is very specific to that scene too, so it's different than the previous version of Mando that was in that brown armor. We worked back and forth to make sure that was nailed down just right too. But it's a specific shoulder folder just in like that scene and one other, I think.
That's what it is, yeah. But it's just making sure that we get that authenticity, the accuracy down. You do a fantastic job translating, because we really want those moments to come to life, so that you know those film or series moments that you remember so well. You know, you can bring on the shelf.
Doing the Thriller dance. That's pretty good.
You make up some of your own there too.
That's off screen. That was a deleted scene.
Right. Yeah. It wasn't so
By the way, Diggs
successful
Figs
in that
and Star Wars Collector, thank you for your super chats
the
earlier.
comes with some great articulation. You can see some of that here. He's got hips, knees, his tail even articulates. I got to put parts of one of these together when I was in China recently, which was fun on the assembly line. some great teeth, like the way they're all molded and decorated in there. Like teamwork really hard to get great detail in that. So you can do all the chomping you want.
The saddle, where it's right here.
Saddle, that's right. The saddle. There's all that detail. The bit, the saddle, all very specific. They're washing. Yeah, you can see all that. There's like the eyes, the layers, the number of deco hits to get the eyes. Just some beautiful stuff on there.
Wow.
Packaging.
Wow.
The team again did a great job. Like the little diorama scene there, building that out, getting that in there. The card back for Mando is a nice specific one for Mando.
Very great cover.
For the scene, right in the
Or
board.
box cover.
Because that costume's so specific to a few scenes, and with him coming with the board, it just made sense to make that jump. So, just a fun image there. BC 335 for Mando. Excuse me. The blurb is a fan channel and Amazon exclusive, including HasbroPulse.com. Available fall of 2024. Pre-order starting tomorrow, 7/27 at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific.
Still don't have a memorize? I did my job wrong. I literally have been saying it to you every day.
Deal with numbers.
Yeah.
All right, we have a few more reveals, so let's get through in the next 3 minutes.
All right, the next one. I think everybody's going to be pretty excited for this. It is the armors for.
Whoa.
All right. In the show, we saw the armor and the Children of the Watch retreat to an unknown planet in
That's
hiding, where she
awesome.
rebuilt her armor is forged in a cave. And master of her craft, the armor creates the best armor for her whole cohort. And with this playset, she'll have all the tools she needs. So you see here coming with 5 pairs of tongs, an anvil with an interchangeable head. That's what that little piece is sitting on the floor next to it. Is a separate piece to go on top. Of course, the forge itself and those little points on the top of the forge, they're molded in like a clear blue, so if they catch the lighting just right, you really get a cool flame effect going on there. You can see the cave wall behind it with the Mythosaur skull.
That is Carson
So
Teva under the helmet.
Inspiration for the symbol for the cohort. Let's see, the figures here.
That's his hair coming out of the helmet. That's not fur.
Come with some great stuff. So
Oh, look at this thing there.
The armor herself, she'll have a backpack. But she also has the soft goods shoulder piece on her. Grogu there with the little roundel in front. So cool little additions on that.
That just face gets me. It's too big.
Tiny little.
Okay, and then
All right.
looking at the packaging.
Yeah, packaging.
Ooh.
The team had a lot of fun recreating the entertainment scenes. You can see some of those on the sides of the box. I think we've got a box with the case downstairs too, so you guys can get a better look at some of those as you go. But just again, like recreating environments and kind of showing what's possible with some of the product. So very cool. The wall of the forge picks up lighting really great, so super photogenic. For the armor, show an alternate card back here, which features some cool Season 3 accessories. You see those laid out in that card with her. Like I said, the jetpack. BC 331. The set's also available fall of 2024. It's a Hasbro Pulse and DisneyStore.com exclusive, with Hasbro Pulse going up for pre-order starting tomorrow at the same time, 7/27 at 5 p.m. and 2 p.m. Pacific, and then available on DisneyStore.com in a future time. All right, and just a suggestion for world building is that the Street Hawk crew set we just talked about at the beginning is a great addition.
They're coming together.
They are, like we're building some stuff, so why don't we take stuff there, yeah.
Speaking of how photogenic this set is, how awesome is this photo? We obviously had a lot of fun doing some aspirational dyno photography with Matt here. Look at those flying sparks and just the blue glow.
Yeah, there's a Mythosaur skull in the back of that.
It's so fun to see the potential for what
I love
can be created.
the angle he's shooting at these photos with. It's
And then we
perfect
have
for
another cute photo
TVC.
between
Whoa.
Mando and Grogu here. I love this photo because everywhere you look, you're going to see something new. And Chris kind of mentioned how you can use the Shriek Hawks. You can probably see a couple of our earlier reveals hiding in here. You can kind of spot those. Just really, really cool. The detail is amazing. And then finally, we have the armor and bow getting her pauldron put on. Another great moment here, just packed with detail.
Well, and you can see those blue flame effects really well in the shot.
Yeah.
And I think it's fun just seeing these things too, like, and knowing that even on our our side of things, when we'll take these shots and the team will do that, put that together, and we don't all get to see it right away. Sometimes this comes across your desk and you don't know for a moment whether it's from entertainment and a shot that you didn't see before, or whether it's the toys. And
We still have one more reveal in pipeline, so I definitely want to get through those and leave a few minutes for Q&A. So we'll go through the last one really quickly.
Yeah, awesome. This one's going to be from Gaming, Just Survivor. All right, we can just dive right into it really quick. We've got our Jetpack Trooper. So this video game enemy was obviously a huge danger to Cal Kestis in the video games with his short range boost jetpack with some really intense aerial attacks. We just love to be able to bring some of the more vibrant enemies to the Vintage Collection. And this figure is going to come with a new helmet with the center strike press, and then that cool connected chest box, and then of course the jetpack for those aerial poses. And so just speaking quickly to the card back here, as with all of our gaming card backs, we did a really fun illustration. This one was kind of a composite image of some gaming screenshots as well as some reference images of the background. So that was just really cool for Liz to be able to create that. And as with all of our other pre-orders, this one's going live tomorrow, the 27th at 5 p.m. Pacific time, or 2 p.m. Pacific.
All right, let's go through pipelines.
Yep, so we will quickly go through some pipelines. We're starting with the Black Series. Starting with the most recent show that just wrapped up, one figure to reveal here from the Acolyte. We have a deluxe figure, Jedi Master Kelnaka. So moving on to the Mandalorian, a few pipelines here. First up, the main villain of Season 3, we have Moff Gideon in his armor. Then, going on, we can have Moff Gideon without the Praetorian Guard.
Of course.
And moving on to another show, another one very relevant to The Mandalorian, Ahsoka. First, we have up Anakin Skywalker in his clone
Ooh.
And sticking with that,
Holding my breath.
Going to the Phase 1 Captain Rex.
Yeah.
This is going to be from the live-action Ahsoka, so I know we have the animation one up there. Then sticking with that theme, a few pipelines here for prequels. First up, we have Commander Bakara from Revenge of the Sith. Then next up, we have the BX Separatist droid. Then last but not least, we have Prince Caesar from Shadows of the Empire.
That's sort of Paul.
And quickly, we also have the Black Series Force Specs Elite lightsaber coming.
That was going to be amazing.
Yeah, that's very cool.
All right, moving through vintage. The Acolyte just wrapped up sharing a few pipelines. Jedi Master Andor, first up. Next up, we have Lord Andor.
Yord Horde, baby.
From Andor, we have Dedra. Lots of cheers from the fam. We also, next up, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi from the very end of the Obi-Wan Kenobi. His epitome version of him. Next up, seen in Ahsoka live action, we have Phase 1 Clone Lieutenant. Love to get some clones out there, as well as a Mandalorian, as seen in the World Between Worlds, both of them. Finally, from Ahsoka, a much requested pair. We have.
Not the most requested pair from Ahsoka, I was thinking. Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, I think we are out of time for Q&A.
Yeah, but please do come down to the booth. We will.
Down to the booth, and we will.
You can question and we will answer.
Yes.
Not.
Doing those characters, they've already decided, hey, we're going to do these characters. Then
Oh my god. Not the pair we wanted, is it? Oh, my head's probably in somebody's shot. The pair we want, two Carson Teva? But no, it's obviously Carson Teva and Harrison Dula, since they're a couple, with a little Jason.
Carson Teva? Come on,
right?
man.
Say it louder.
No Carson Teva?
Right, everyone?
Thank you.
You guys all.
Thanks for streaming. Yeah, my pleasure, man. That was a lot of fun. What else is going on? No new. There's no Q&A. Blurred arm.
Hi there. I took a video of me.
What representation were you looking for, man? Let me know. Let me know. Start. Teva. Should we have started a chant, RMD? Where's Teva? Where's Teva? Where's Teva?
Make Teva happen.
Okay, let's do this. Hey guys, did you like the Star Wars panel?
Yeah, it's good.
Did you like the Star Wars panel?
Yeah.
Did you think there should have been a Carson Teva reveal? Are we due for one soon?
I think he's definitely due for.
You think he's due?
Not only a figure, but we're just talking about that he wants his own.
You guys want to say it to the live right now? We're talking about action figures.
So we can represent our brand too.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure, man.
Rebelscum.com.
There we go. Can we get raise your hands for Carson Teva figure?
We need
Anybody?
Carson Teva, we need Black Series, we need BC, and we need a helmet.
We have a helmet.
Carson Teva helmet?
Roleplay helmet?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has one.
I missed that one then.
Yeah, go get it. Go get it now.
Carson Teva helmet. I didn't know there was a helmet. He's on it for a year.
There you
I
go.
don't know anything.
Go get it now. Yeah, thanks, guys. What do you think? What's up? Oh my God, one more time.
We need the stranger.
The stranger, right? What's up, guys? Yeah. Carson Teva? No? Nothing? Next time?
Such a shame.
What's up?
Such a shame.
Jax?
What's up, bro?
We have a Hall of Fame of photographers here. What's up? Oh my gosh.
Pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
That's so cool. All right, friends. Stay tuned for more stuff on the channel from SDCC. Thank you for watching. Patreon will have some exclusive videos, early access stuff. Patreon.com/toyingaround, and we'll see you around.